So this is a fully restored Stargate Defender by Williams. I've actually had it in my possession for a long time, but didn't get around to really restoring it until just here recently. The cabinet was totally scarred and marred, so it was sanded down to not wood, but whatever that other particle board is, and primed and been painted. Got the stencils a long time ago, kept them in good shape, but I did the stencil and the painting myself. Back of the cabinet, I'll open that up here in just a minute. And the front of the cabinet, let's get a little bit of light on it if I can. Repainted the coin door with the rough coat. Got keys for all of it. Fully working coin slots, coin taker. So you see a fan in there. The fan was in there when I thought I had a heat problem. Ended up being a bad bridge rectifier on the soundboard. I had such a hard time keeping the sound running. Once I replaced the bridge rectifier, all was good. New control panel overlay. When I bought it, it had cigarette burn spots on it. Original glass, original top. Paint job on the other side is identical to this side. It's in perfect condition. I have one mark on the machine. You can't even see it in the video, but it's about right there. So here's the inside. Take off the back and open that up. So inside is original electronics. The CPU board and the ROM board both matched by serial number. All the other boards are different serial numbers. So obviously it was picked for parts a long time ago when I bought it. Got the soundboard repaired, so much so that I have an extra soundboard and an extra CPU board because I didn't ever want it to break and not have a spare. And like I said, the fan was in here when I thought I had a heat problem, but I discovered it to be the bridge rectifier on the soundboard was flaky, causing the sound to go out intermittently. Original transformer voltages are 11.85 coming out of the power supply and 4.95 volts on all the test points. Recently replaced all of the ribbon cables as well, and all of the connectors have been replaced with new connectors and gotten rid of the IDC, went to the triferrocon pins, and that's for every connector on every board. So no more flaky controls from time to time or resets that didn't make any sense. So let's fire it up for a minute. Of course, the only thing that's not original is I had the monitor in here until about 4 weeks ago. I got tired of fiddling with the monitor. It was starting to look really bad, and it's really hard to repair those, in my opinion. It's hard to get parts for, and less people understand how to fix them. So I ended up putting in a Wells Gardner direct conversion. There is no board in between. Cables coming right out of the machine straight into the Wells Gardner. I can't believe how good it looks. That's the only thing that maybe purists will have a problem with. So let's pull out the switch here and let's fire it up. New control panel overlay, original glass, front's painted, and we got the rough stuff like I said. Computer, turn on Stargate Defender. And there we go. I had the assembly here, the joystick assembly, reworked and re-welded. It had some sloppy plating. That is totally solid. All the buttons work. It plays well. And as you can tell, computer, turn off Stargate Defender. Let me turn it back on. Computer, turn on Stargate Defender. This is with the default settings, starting off with, what, 6 ships or 7 ships? This has been my game since I was a kid. I'm 56 years old. And if you can see the high score of 266,000, that's not too shabby for a 56-year-old man. I set that score just a few weeks ago. No more warping after wave 10, all standard settings. My high score on 3 men is 182,000. Default settings otherwise. Anyway, I'd love to hear your comments on it. I'm not sure I want to get rid of it. I do have to make space for another pinball machine that I'm about to get, an Avengers Infinity, due to be delivered in a couple months. And I have a Terminator 2 that's in the other room that's being worked on. I have a Stargate, and I have a Star Trek The Next Generation that I happen to be making some mods on, extra power, to power up some additional mods. I just got done putting those distribution blocks in the bottom down there. But anyway, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this beautiful, I love this game. Thanks a lot.